I have failed miserably. But I do have skulls. This was not the video I was planning on publishing today, but a friend of mine, Michael, he got in touch and he made some skulls and wondered if we could take some pictures of them. And I thought that, well, yeah, let's do that. Now, Michael is really good at making props. He's been doing Halloween stuff, he's been building models. So he got some skulls off of Wish and, well, let's say he made them look better. So this was a really good opportunity to test what my light could do and try to get some cool pictures. So what I did was I cleaned out this whole desk so we could set up black background, the main key light going in on top of the skulls. I do have some of these tiny RGB, the Ulanzi something model eye light. They don't really output that much light, but it's enough to get sort of this hint of light. Together with the main key light, you can use this for just highlighting the back edge or adding some more color into it, as you can see from these pictures here. So the setup we went for was, first we tried it on this desk because the desk itself has a wooden grain. Thought that might look cool, and then we had the black background, and then we put the light just on top and slightly in front so you get more of this shining down in front. And at first we put the skulls down on the table here and put a light on the side. So we tested moving these around while keeping the main key light above. We also turned off the key light to see what that would look like, just experimenting really. And this wasn't really about taking the super perfect shot. We wanted to take some good shots, of course, but it was more about trying things out, seeing basically what works. Then we figured out, maybe we should get the skull elevated somewhat and put it on top of some boxes. Of course, I have plenty of boxes. When we put it on top of the boxes and put this black, this is my jacket. Ugh. So we have this black cloth that is really absorbing light. So we put this over the boxes, kept the black background, moved everything to the front of the desk, moved the light, and just tried to do different angles. He did some variations on them, so we put them all together just to see how they looked. Now, as you can see, we didn't really film during this session because we were just too focused on moving the lights about and just testing everything out. But we did take some of these stills and also shot a couple of slow-mo sequences. So this whole session was more about experimenting, seeing what would work with the light, what happened if we pulled it further away, what happened if we took it closer. One thing I found out was that the diffusion I have needs to be diffused even more because there are some hot spots when I put it really close. So I need to do some more experimenting with just placement and angles and distance between the light and the subject I'm photographing. So this video did not turn out the way I planned, but I think it turned out pretty well anyway. And I'm able to post today, or Monday, which means I've been consistent. I have been consistently posting for 2 weeks. Sometimes you have all this stuff planned out, you know exactly what you're gonna do, and then life gets in the way, but in a good way, because I got to photograph some really cool skulls. Now, the most important thing to learn from this is that, well, even though you have plans, you can change them. And if you change them, you can wing it and you end up with something like this. Might not be the coolest video on YouTube, but we got to take some fun pictures, we got to document it. Hopefully someone will be inspired to go back, watch that other video, make their own softbox, get together with some friends and take some pictures and just have some good old-fashioned fun, because that's what it's all about. So I'll leave you with some glamour shot in slow motion, because the light is good enough to film in 120 frames. In a week's time, there will be another video about the softbox, I promise. So until then, take care, have fun, build your own softbox, try to experiment a little, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.